An AI employee is software that owns a job instead of answering a question. It gets its own trigger, it picks its own steps, and it remembers what happened on the last ticket. The word employee is marketing. The shape underneath is real. 3 things up front. Advertised prices run $20 to $200 a month, but the billable unit decides your real bill. Of the 5 guides ranking for this term, 0 tell you to replay the agent on your own tickets first, and you grant access in one order. Read, then draft, then act. Here is the path. First, what an AI employee actually is. Then, the roles people really hire for. Then, what you let it touch. Then, who checks the work. And finally, what it costs and where it breaks. Start with a definition, because most of the confusion here is sold to you on purpose. A tool answers when you ask. An employee is handed a queue. 3 things separate it from software you already run. It has its own trigger, so nobody opens an app. It picks its own steps, and you never drew that flow chart. It carries context, so it knows the last ticket from that customer. Take one away, and it is something older with a newer name. Plenty of people reject the label, and you should answer this internally before a vendor does. They are half right. The word employee smuggles in an assumption about accountability that no legal review survives. No vendor absorbs a wrong refund policy sent to 400 people. A named person on your team still owns it. Compare them on one axis. Who decides the next step? A copilot starts only when you do. Automation and an AI employee both start without you. Neither a copilot nor automation picks its own steps, because you drew that flow in advance. Both automation and an AI employee run while your team is offline. Only the employee works the backlog. Vendors have converged on a small set of jobs, and the pattern behind them is very simple. The roles that work are the ones already written down somewhere. Customer support is the best fit, because years of resolved tickets are a labeled training set. The IT service desk is strong, though access requests need approval design. HR and internal help works when the handbook is current. Sales development is easy on volume and hard on judgment. Now look at what is missing from every roster. Nothing that needs a person physically somewhere, nothing with a legal signature on it, and nothing where the right answer is not written down at your company. That last category is bigger than most teams expect, and it is the reason a rollout stalls. This is the biggest hole in the published guide, so it is worth going slowly. Every integration hands the agent 3 separable things, and teams conflate them. Sources are what it can read. Past tickets, your help center, order records. Triggers are what wakes it up. A new ticket, and at mention, a schedule. Actions are what it can do. Draft, reply, tag, close, refund. Grant reads first, drafts second, writes last. Take one wrong answer through the rings. In a read-only draft, it costs an agent 30 seconds of editing. With send permission, it is now in a customer's inbox. With refund permission, it has moved real money. It is the scope you grant, not the model you pick, that sets the cost. Where is the scope enforced? At the API layer or in a system prompt? A limit written into a prompt is only a suggestion, and prompt injection is a live attack surface. Does the agent hold your credentials? It should not. And can you say these ticket types? Never, and only when called? Many platforms cannot express either. An AI employee without a review design is a liability with a subscription. Review is a ladder, not a switch. Start in a sandbox where you chat with it and nothing is written. Then draft mode, where every output waits for a human. Then semi-autonomous, where it handles the categories it has earned and escalates the rest. Then autonomous, watched by recaps and alerts. Graduate on a measured approval rate, never a calendar date. This is the sharpest version of the requirement we have on file, and it came from a deal we lost. If the agent tries everything and answers sorry, I don't know, nobody can check 7,000 tickets. Low confidence work should become a draft, not a reply. Most drafts are 80% right, not right or wrong. So approve with edit is the option that matters, because the edit is the training signal. Teams stuck with approve or reject copy and paste around the product, and the agent learns nothing. Over-escalate and your team reads drafts on top of tickets. Under-escalate and the failures are silent. Not one ranking guide tells you to do this. Take a few hundred closed tickets and have the agent answer them cold. Compare its answers to what your team actually sent. You get a gap report by theme instead of a vibe. A real one reads like this. 23 tickets asked about prorated refunds, but the docs only cover full cancellations. Found before a customer found it. Now the money, and then the failures the cheerful guides leave out. 3 shapes. A credit wallet runs $25 to $100 a month. Per seat, pooled credits run $30 to $200 a seat. Per task handled is 40 cents a ticket. When the allowance ends, the wallet bills you overage, the seat plan pauses, and per task carries on. Only per task lets you forecast the bill, with no platform or seat fee. The other half of the equation is the human baseline. One loaded agent runs roughly $5,000 a month, from a median wage of $37,780, loaded to $55,000 to $70,000 a year. 10,000 conversations at 40 cents each is $4,000. That is the comparison worth making, at your own volume rather than a vendor's. One trap worth naming. If a vendor bills per resolution, ask what counts as one. At about 1,000 tickets a month, per resolution pricing at 80% came out at $792. A Black Friday month at 4,000 tickets hit $3,168. Their inbox was 22% spam, and auto-closing spam counted. 4 failures you should expect. It answers things that are not customers, like other brands' newsletters. It overpromises, telling people you will get them sorted when it does not know that. It reports success it never had, claiming searches it never ran. And the sandbox flatters. One sample measured 86% good across 434 chats, while real ticket traffic landed at 79. 3 things to take away. What you are buying is a queue, a scope, and a review process, not a person. Grant access in the order read, draft, act, because that decides what a mistake costs. And replay it on your own closed tickets before a customer ever sees an answer. If the role you are hiring for is support, that is the one eesel builds. It drops into the Zendesk or Freshdesk you already run and trains on your resolved tickets, not just your help center. Simulation replays hundreds of past tickets and hands you the gap report. Pricing is 40 cents per ticket or chat handled, no platform fee, no seats. There is $50 of free usage, which is enough to run that dry run. Connect your help desk, replay your history, and read the gap report before you decide what it is allowed to send. The full guide is linked in the description.